So I see almost everybody that comes to me for lessons over the years tends to do the same thing. They stand up out of their posture a little bit, so they're getting farther away from the golf ball. They cast a little bit in the downswing, and then when they hit the golf ball, the shaft is straight up and down. It adds a ton of loft, makes you hit it shorter. It makes it more of a glancing, weak blow. And worst of all, it actually pulls the sweet spot higher to where you're going to tend to hit on the low part of the club. A lot of thin, kind of clunky feeling shots when you're doing that. Well, I'm going to show you a trick or a couple tricks here. It's going to help you to finally get the wrist angles, and once you learn these wrist angles, it's going to be a lot easier. So here's number one. I want to feel like, instead of my left wrist being kind of flat like this or even bent back like that, I want to feel like my left wrist is bowed. That's a tricky feeling for a lot of players. So here's what I want you to do to really feel that. Take a golf ball and put it in the palm of your hand, and I want you to make a few kind of practice swings here to where when you're coming down, your hand would actually be turned in like this. Now, if I had a golf club there, that would be coming from the inside. I wouldn't be steep or over the top. So I'm actually going to have my hand pointing in. I'm exaggerating, but that's exactly what I want to feel. Now, when I go to impact, I'm going to have my hand pointed slightly inside out. That would be more of a draw type shape, or have my club moving inside out that way. And I want the ball to still be presented back up to me. If I was to flip my wrist, then it would fall down. So I'm turning my hand in, I'm coming to impact, and it's only when I get all the way up to here that I feel like I can go ahead and let that golf ball come out of my wrist. Now, if I do the same thing with a club, I'm going to have that club from the inside. Now my hand will be kind of presented back up to me. At impact, I'm going to have my wrist turned slightly in like that. Look at all this shaftling now. I mean, this thing is really going to compress against the face. And it's not until I rotate on through here that I go ahead and let the club fold up and release. So you really feel like this hand is just staying like that all the way into the finish, and then it flies on through. You just take the hand, bend it back. The right hand isn't going to turn in quite as much. You go as much as you can. At impact, you're going to feel like it's really square toward the target, and you're going to be swinging out to the right. And then in the follow through, you're going to feel like the palm of your hand is toward the target as long as you can go. Same thing with the right hand. Some people like feeling it with the right hand a little bit better.